Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing for you another meal plan with me. Today is January the 11th, 2021, and 2021 is the year I really want to add more diverse content to the channel, especially in the area of planning. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, so as I stated, today I'm going to be doing another meal plan with me, and this time I'm going to be using a planner insert from fancyplans.co. It is her meal plan insert, and it's so helpful because I've got lots of space to write what I'm going to make for dinner Monday through Sunday. I've got a shopping list just to the right of that, and then on the back I can write down some notes about what things I already have on hand in the pantry, in the fridge, in the freezer, as well as some additional notes. Now, I've already written a couple of notes on this little sticky notepad, so I'm going to put this right here just so I can reference it. And since I wrote on both sides of this paper, I'm just going to clip this with a paper clip because the sticky side is like face up because I wrote on the other side too. So there's my paper I've already written on. These black notepads are also from fancyplans.co, and I'm actually just obsessed with them. I just think it's so cool, just a break from the ordinary because you get a chance to write on black paper. And I'm using a Milky pen by Pentel. So really fun. Just something different to add to your planner. Okay, so let's get started into the meal plan for the week. So I just wrote briefly a few things I have on hand in the pantry. I've got tomatoes, canned tomatoes. I've got canned beans and dried beans. I've got rice, and we also have some white potatoes. And I also have a list here of the things I already have on hand in the refrigerator, as well as in the freezer. So armed with that knowledge, as well as this cookbook that my husband gifted to me a few weeks back. It's the Magnolia Table, a collection of recipes for gathering. This is volume 2, so I am assuming there was a volume 1. I'm just going to move my planner out of the way. So I was just flipping through here a few days ago. As you can see, this book is super chunky. It's got a lot of information in it, and I've only gotten to maybe about page 30. But it's just an absolutely beautiful book, beautifully illustrated, and just a lot of helpful information. So for example, the first page goes into fresh herbs, and the next page tells you which herbs pair well together. So that's just information you can definitely use. And then here on the next page are seasoning blends. So if you're into making your own spices, there are several recipes for making your own seasoning blends. And then it goes into baking from scratch. So what I really want to look for, and I don't even know if it's in this book, I'm just going to do a quick flip through. Oh, there's even a place to put notes on the back. Such a wonderful book. So I want to make some chocolate chip cookies this week. Let's see here. I've turned to chocolate, and I don't see a recipe for cookies, but I do see a recipe for, okay, no, cookies are here, but there are no, well, maybe it is. Let's turn to page 318. It just says cruise cookies. So let's see what we have here on page 318. Okay, so those are the cruise cookies. Not quite what I'm looking for. Black Forest cake. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So let me go back to the index, because since I don't see chocolate chip cookies in here, maybe I will do the chewy granola bars. So that's on page 312, because that actually has chocolate in it. I'm a chocolate lover, so it doesn't matter whether it's a cookie or candy or granola bar. So this just might do the job. Let's see. I'm really hoping it has fresh or vanilla in it, because I have the Pampered Chef really good vanilla, and it does not call for that, but I could always add it. So on my meal plan list, I'm gonna put under notes, I'm just gonna write in that I want to make the chewy granola bars. That's like right down here at the bottom of the page. Chewy granola bars. And I'm just gonna put MH for Magnolia Home. And maybe I'll say CB cookbook. Okay, so desserts. Dessert is done for the week. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside for now. I might refer back to it later. Because, so the reason I went into that book is because I have so many really nice cookbooks, and I'm not putting them to use like I should. So I'm really glad that I thought to pull that out so that I can start using some of those recipes. Now I'm going to also refer back to the Pampered Chef Season's Best cookbook that I showed you the last time, because a couple of you wanted to know how the recipes turned out that I made from the last time I did a meal plan with me. So I was supposed to make the baked ziti with sausage, which I did not do. So I think I'm going to actually do this week, since I didn't get a chance to do it the previous week. I'm not sure what happened that week. Either, you know, my husband is a cook too, so it's quite possible that he had already planned to cook something else, or yeah, I can't remember exactly why it didn't make it on the meal plan that week. But I'm gonna make it this week, so I'm gonna keep my hand there. But I did make this, the baked orzo, and it was absolutely incredible. I didn't make any modifications to it. I made it exactly as it is listed in the recipe book, except for it tells you to use the Pampered Chef enameled cast iron Dutch oven, which I do not have. So I ended up using the Pampered Chef Rock Crock, which is I think it's a 5-quart baker, and that worked out just perfectly. But yeah, absolutely, this baked orzo was amazing. And if you recall, the last time I did this recipe, I mentioned to you that the recipe book said that crumbled feta or Kalamata olives were optional. So we did do the feta and the olives. And like I said, it was just incredible. So highly, highly recommend that. This is the Fall Winter Season's Best cookbook. And it's a great deal at $1 from thepamperedchef.com. So I'm going to have a link to that in the description box below. So I'm going to go ahead and put down the baked pasta dish. And I'm kind of working backwards because I'm not going to do that today, because I already know what we're going to do for dinner today, which is Monday. So I'm not going to put it down for today. I'm going to, I think I should be able to cook this tomorrow, which, nope. Let's not do it tomorrow. Let's do it Wednesday. And I'll tell you why I'm not going to do it tomorrow, because I've got another plan. So, and again, I'm just doing meal planning for dinners for this week. Okay, so on Wednesday, I'm going to make baked ZT with sausage. Okay, so let's see, what do I need? What do I need to make this? It says I need oil, I have oil, a medium onion, I have that. Ground Italian sausage. I don't have any ground Italian sausage, but I do have ground beef. And I also have some chorizo. Oh, and I have some chicken sausage. So I will probably end up using the chicken sausage that I got from Trader Joe's. So that's that. I do have canned tomatoes, so I know I don't have to put that on the shopping list. Let's see, it says I need a can of tomato sauce. I think I need tomato sauce. I'm gonna put tomato sauce here on my shopping list. And it says I need 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I have tomato paste, and I've just recently become a fan of buying the tomato paste in the tube, because usually the can, it's about 4 ounces, and I never need that much for a recipe. It's always just like 2 tablespoons or so. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with the rest of it. So I really like buying the tomato paste in the tube, and it's just so much easier to manage. Okay, so I also need Italian seasoning mix. Have that. Red pepper flakes, we have that. We have the ZT pasta, whole milk mozzarella cheese. Yes, we have that. I have most of this because, again, I was supposed to make this a couple of weeks ago and I didn't, so we're good to go with that. I don't need to purchase anything to make this. I'm surprised it doesn't say to add garlic, so I would definitely be adding garlic to this. Okay, great. All right, so Wednesday's taken care of. So let's back up to today, which is Monday. Today, we have some catfish that is in the fridge, and it's sitting in milk and some other seasonings. So that's what we're gonna do today. I think my husband is gonna do this, and I'm almost sure he's going to wanna fry it. So I'm gonna say fried catfish. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on with my voice. And let's see, I have a cabbage. Yes, I do have a cabbage in the fridge, so I will cook some cabbage. And when I do my cabbage, I like to put in 1 onion and garlic, and just a little bit of water. So I sometimes I slice it thin, but today I think I'm just going to do a coarse chop on the cabbage. I layer that in like a big casserole dish. Again, I'll probably use the Pampered Chef Rock Crock for that. And then I put the onion in, and then I top that with lots and lots of garlic that I've pressed. And I will use salt and pepper and some Italian seasoning and just a little bit of water. When I say a little bit, I mean like maybe a half a cup, because the cabbage is going to make its own water, and I don't like it when my vegetables are like swimming in water. So that's what we'll do for today. Okay, tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, I have some fresh scallops that are in the refrigerator that I picked up from Trader Joe's, actually. So, and I don't want to leave those in the fridge too long, so we're going to do some scallops tomorrow. Now, how will I make these is the question. We're going to do pasta on Wednesday, so I know my husband's not going to want pasta back to back because it would be really good with the linguine. But I also don't want to do tomatoes back to back. So let me just come back to that before let me think about what I want to do to those scallops. Thursday, let's skip to Friday. Now, something else I purchased from Trader Joe's are some ready-made meals. This is something we do quite often. Because, you know, sometimes if I've had a really super busy day at work, even though I'm working at home, I just need to just rest my mind and not do anything too complicated. So on Thursday, let's do a ready-made meal, and we will do lamb vindaloo. Again, that is a ready-made meal that we get from Trader Joe's. Lamb vindaloo. Yes. So it's like this, it's a single serve, a carton. The spicy lamb vindaloo is on one side and the rice is on the other, and it's really, really good. It's really hot. So if you don't like hot, you're not gonna like this because it's really hot. I usually, along with it, about 2 tablespoons of hummus, and that helps with the heat. So we already purchased the hummus, so I have that. And we're gonna do some garlic naan with that also. Okay, so that takes care of Thursday. On Friday, Fridays are the end of the week, and we're usually chilling out. So you know what I want to do for Friday? I think I want to do, because on my list here for ideas, did I put it down? Maybe I put it on my piece of Post-it note. Let's see. What did I put on here? Some ideas besides the cookies. I said I wanted to do a charcuterie board. I think that would be really nice for Friday. Easy and quick. So let's put that down for Friday. Usually everyone's home, tired after a long week. I'm the only one working at home. Well, my husband works at home 1 day a week, but I'm home pretty much every day. So, you know, they're tired from having to go out to work. So I like to do something that's really fun, but yet simple also. Now, I did see some ideas for a charcuterie board in this Magnolia cookbook. So let me just see if I can find that really, really quick. Oh, look at those dinner rolls. Highly, highly recommend this book. It's so good. Okay, I thought it was in the front. Let me go to the index in the back. 156 and 157, so it wasn't in the front. Sometimes I do that. I have a bad habit of just, I think I'm starting from the beginning, but then something catches my eye, and here I am talking, and I forgot where the page was. Oh boy, 156 and 157. Focus, Trish, focus. Here it is. Okay, let me get this in focus so you can see this. Look at that. I'm telling you, the photography in this book is just incredible. So here's some ideas for a charcuterie board. So of course you're gonna have your cheeses. And I did pick up some cheese from Trader Joe's this week. I picked up the unexpected cheddar. So I have cheese. It also recommends brie, which I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of brie. Feta, panela, blue cheese, Roquefort, Camembert, cheddar, Gruyere, Gouda, Monterey Jack. I would like to have another one, so I think I'm just going to do, since we have the unexpected cheddar, maybe I'll do something different. I will do a blue cheese. And I need to put that on my list because we don't have blue cheese. I'll just get a small wedge because I don't think my sons are crazy about blue cheese. Okay, so the meats, I have the salami. So it's recommending salami or prosciutto. We have salami, so I think I'm gonna just keep it at that. I'm not a fan of prosciutto. My husband likes it, but me, not so much. We have crackers. We have a couple of different types of crackers, so we're good on that. And then it says accoutrements, like, it says add color to your board by using thyme, mint, basil, lavender, vegetables to garnish, like radishes or cherry tomatoes. That would be nice. So I'm gonna put cherry tomatoes here. And it also mentions, oh, it says a fresh honeycomb. Wouldn't that be delightful? I wouldn't even know where to get a fresh honeycomb from. Seasonal fruits. We have some really good looking apples. So slice up some apples and put it on there. And nuts. I do have some pecans because that's what I was going to make the cookies with. And sauces. So what I might have to do with the sauces, because this right here looks like some type of a jam. So why don't I just I'll put a jam or preserves on my list. And please excuse my neighbor's dog from barking. Lucy. She's never happy. It's never a happy bark. It's just always a growling bark. Okay, so what else do I want to put on that charcuterie board? Let's see here. Olives. I have olives. I got those from Trader Joe's, so I think we're good. And you know what else? I will get some grapes. So for fruit, we'll do grapes and apples. So I'm going to put apples down here. The blue cheese, the cheddar, the salami, and of course we'll have some wine with that, probably a red. Let's see here, crackers. I have to write this stuff down because I'm telling you, it'll just fly right out of my head. Okay, I think I'm good to go with that. And I can always think of some other things. Saturday is usually our day to go run errands if we have any to run. And by the time we get back home, it's kind of late and nobody wants to cook on a Saturday. So I'm going to put for Saturday, we're going to just do some type of a sandwich. It can be a cold sandwich. This past Saturday we did fish sandwiches and it was really, really good. So I'll put that down with a question mark for Saturday. And for Sunday, I think we're going to do, let's see, I want to do short ribs because I have them in my refrigerator, but I don't want to do too much red meat. So I am having the salami on Friday, but I won't do a lot of it. So I will do the short ribs with the mushrooms. And I know I don't have any mushrooms, so I'll put that on the list to buy. And when I do short ribs, it's been quite a while since I've done them, but I do a really simple prep. I will probably marinate them in some olive oil and garlic and some, just some usual, maybe some Italian spices. And I'm going to do, I will bread them lightly, and then I will do a sear on all 4 sides, get them nice and crispy in some olive oil in the Dutch oven, and think of some type of a braising liquid. I guess I will use wine if there's any left over from Friday, which it should be. That would be really, really good. So I'm just going to say short ribs, mushrooms, and grits. I love grits with my short ribs. It's just so good. And I'm going to put grits on the shopping list because I'm pretty sure we don't have any. And we're going to need a vegetable for that. Let's see, what do we already have on hand? The cabbage would have been eaten. We have frozen mixed vegetables. We also have I may need to buy some more vegetables. Maybe I will do, we'll just do a steamed broccoli. So I'm going to put broccoli on my list. I love this insert. It's just the way it flows. You know, I can think, I've got lots of space to write, and then when I know I want to put something on my grocery list, it's right there for me. And then I can flip over to, this is kind of like the items on hand, almost like a pre-planning section. You know, you could just think about what you already have, and just makes it so simple. So let me go back to these scallops, and I notice I have some potatoes. So let's do some, we'll do scallops and roasted potatoes. And for the roasted potatoes, again, really simple. I just take 3 or 4, and I think the potatoes we have are really large. So I'll just take those and put a nice dice on those, maybe about 1.5 inches in size, and lots of olive oil, lots of herbs and fresh garlic, and roast those on a high heat for about an hour until they get nice and golden brown. And along with that herb mixture, I like to put a smoked paprika on them because it gives them a nice dark color. So they're crispy and they're pretty and they're so good. So we'll do scallops and roasted potatoes, and we will probably have more cabbage left, so I'm going to put left over cabbage. Okay, so let me go back. One last thing I need to do is go back to the granola bar recipe I was looking at earlier and make sure I have everything I need for the granola bars. Let's see here, page 312. I think this book is going to be my new best friend. If anything, just to give you some ideas. You know, we're home, we're cooking, we're all cooking so much more. And wait, hold on. So the silo cookies, how did I miss this? So she's calling them silo cookies, and they are indeed chocolate chip cookies. Oh my goodness, best day ever. Okay, let me get my list. So what did I put here? Notes. I put chewy granola bars, but we're going to scratch that, and we're going to put silo cookies. I'm sure there's a story behind that. She says that the recipe, the credit for this recipe really belongs to Chip and the kids. They each have a different favorite cookie, so one day I dumped in everyone's must-have ingredient: nuts for Chip, peanut butter for the girls, and chocolate for the boys. It was a complete win across the board. So it became our family's signature cookie and the first item on the menu when we opened Silo's Baking Company. Wow, I didn't even know she had a baking company. Okay, so silo cookies, and let's see, what do I need for the silo cookies? I have butter, light brown sugar. I'm almost sure we have sugar, but I'm going to put it down anyway. The only time we use brown sugar is when we're baking, and my husband uses it when he's barbecuing and making sauces. And also when he's putting a rub like on ribs or like a brisket. Other than that, I never need brown sugar. 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, we have that. 2 eggs, we have eggs, and I can use my Pampered Chef vanilla extract, yay! We have flour, we have salt, baking soda, rolled oats. I'm gonna get more oatmeal. And I'm going to put rolled right there so I know I get not the instant but the rolled oats. Semi-sweet chocolate chips, I have that. I actually purchased the semi-sweet shaved chocolate from Trader Joe's this weekend, and it also calls for peanut butter chips, so I'm going to say PB chips to get that. And it says walnuts, but I'm allergic to walnuts. Not a terrible allergic reaction, just makes my mouth itch a little, so I'm gonna do pecans instead. Okay, so I think we're good. Let me take one quick peek at this, what I have on hand, and make sure I'm not leaving anything out. My main concern this week is that I have some meats in the fridge that I really have to use, and I think I have put them all on the list. Okay, so tonight we'll do fried catfish with cabbage and onions. Tomorrow we will do scallops with roasted potato and leftover cabbage from yesterday. And I'm still not sure what I'm going to do to those scallops, but so if you have any ideas, I'm going to post this just after I finish doing this. So if you have any ideas and I get to it before Tuesday, then that'll be great. Okay, so I'm going to do some baked ziti on Wednesday. I can easily do that on my lunch break. And you know what? I'm going to put a salad to go with that. And we have some romaine. And what else do we have? I know I have some carrots. I'm just gonna, I don't want to buy tomatoes and cucumbers. I'll think of something that I can put with the romaine we already have. I might just do some sliced apples in a vinaigrette. Okay, so Thursday we're gonna do ready-made lamb vindaloo with hummus and garlic naan. On Friday we're gonna do a charcuterie board with all the fixings. Saturday is our errands day, so we'll probably just come back home and make a quick sandwich. And Sunday we will do short ribs with mushrooms, grits, and steamed broccoli. Well, I've got a whole week of meals for dinner planned out. They will probably yield some leftovers for lunches. And yeah, I'm so excited about this. So I'm going to take this, insert, and I'm going to place it in my catch-all planner. I'm going to place it in my catch-all planner, which is here. And I promise you that a flip through of my catch-all planner is coming very soon. I'm just waiting on a few more things from Fancy Plans Co. And I'll be able to show it to you. So if you're not familiar with the disc-bound planner system, you just pop the pages in just so. And there the meal plan is for the week. And I have a little dashboard here. It's like a clear plastic dashboard that says today, so I can easily get to the current day. And when I finish this, I also need to finish planning for the week. I did decorate my page, and I did some planning on this side, but I still have to fill in for the rest of the week what I have to do. And just real quickly, I'm using the also Fancy Plans Co. dashboard layout, and I think I just got a delivery. So that's what that noise was. So I'm using the Fancy Plans Co. dashboard layout, and I absolutely love it. The entire week is on the right hand side, and on the left hand side, it's almost like some pre-planning things you can do. There's a priorities list, there is a to-do list, some other lists over here, but I covered them with some functional boxes that I created that will be going into my shop at the end of this month. Let me see if I can move this candle out the way so you can get a better peek. So it's this gradient box set. So these will actually be in my shop at the end of the month. They're really for making. As you can see, one of them has the making printed at the top. So I did use that for my making list for the week. But the other one, I just put a functional box over top of it. And I'm going to use that for gratitude. I'm going to use the third one for self-care. So just a quick peek into my planner for the week as well. So that's all I have to share with you today. And the cover for my catch-all planner is from Notiq, and I absolutely love it. So again, I hope you enjoyed this meal plan with me. I hope you got some ideas for some meals for yourself for this week, or maybe a week in the future. And again, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Give me leave a comment, and hit your notification bell so you will be uploaded, so that you will be notified when I upload new content. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.